I even process the fact that I have pointe shoes. This is so incredible. Like, this is what I always wanted. Guys, today is the most special day. I'm getting my first pointe shoes. I'm going to Balletto, which is a new store that just opened in Lisbon, and I'm really excited. I've never been there, but people keep saying it's really, really nice. And I'm just nervous that they don't have anything that will fit me. And I don't know, I've never done this before. I'm so excited. So yeah, let's go. I had the loveliest fitting ever. It started by the owner of the shop measuring my entire foot and seeing how it looked like on a releve. I tried a few different options of toe pads to see what I liked the most, and I ended up choosing a silicone one because it just felt nicer. And then the struggle of trying to find a pointe shoe started because I couldn't even get the shoes onto my feet because, like I told you, I have really small feet, but they are really, really wide. So it was a big struggle in the beginning before I actually managed to find a few models that could be an option. But this first one that I tried, it felt so weird because it didn't really feel good. And like you can see here, when I went on pointe, I immediately sickled my feet and it looked so bad. But the shoes were really, really uncomfortable. And it was just a really weird feeling. I tried a few different options that felt way nicer than the first one. But still, they didn't necessarily feel very comfortable, but also I didn't know what I was supposed to feel. Thankfully, my teacher was there and she gave me a lot of tips and told me what I should be feeling and what's a sort of normal pain and what's not. Because when it comes to pointe shoes, I think we all think it's supposed to hurt at least a bit, but we don't know how much it's supposed to hurt and what type of pain are we supposed to feel. I ended up having to choose between two different options, one from Block and one from Grisco, and they felt really different from each other, but I just didn't know what I was supposed to feel, so it was a very strange feeling. And I ended up choosing the left one instead of the right one. Even though from this footage the right one kind of looks nicer, but the other one was just way more comfortable, and I think that's the most important part. Guys, I got my first pointe shoes. I'm so happy. I'm gonna show you. Like, I was so afraid of not being able to find anything, but I did. And look at that. They are so shiny and cute, and I cannot believe that I'm actually going to go on pointe. Like, it's such a weird feeling, but yeah, here they are. If anyone is wondering, I got the Block Lees, and they are like the hard shank ones, like this. It's not going anywhere. I don't know what I'm supposed to feel, what is good pain, what is not. This is just so exciting. Oh my god. It's 1 a.m. and I just got back home because I went to see my little cousin's dance recital, and it was with the same school where I used to perform to and where I used to take classes. And it was so strange to see the show for the first time, like from the audience without being in the backstage. I don't know, it was such a weird experience, but I'm so thankful to be in the place where I am now, and I'm so excited for the class tomorrow. But I haven't managed to sew my pointe shoes because I have also been trying to share this exciting day, and I'm still like, I even process the fact that I have pointe shoes. This is so incredible. Like, this is what I always wanted, and I don't know, it's such a strange feeling to finally be able to do it, but also I'm sort of nervous because it's so new and different, and it's a completely new chapter in my ballet life. But I know it's not gonna be easy because just by standing in them for the hour or 2 hours where I was doing like the pointe shoe fitting, even though most of the times I was in like ill-fitting pointe shoes, like it was sort of painful. I don't know, like I should just go to sleep and try to get some rest so I can wake up early tomorrow and prepare everything for the class and the point shoes, and also everything for the filming, because I want to film a bunch of videos tomorrow with my teacher and my classmates and all of that, and I have a few plans and I'm just so excited. I'm on my way to the studio and I'm just here stressed out of my mind because yesterday I didn't have any of my filming equipment, so I couldn't film any of the videos that I had prepared. I really wanted to film me sewing my pony shoes, because you already know that ballerinas sew their own pony shoes. You're not supposed to ask other people to do it for you, but I had to ask my mom today because there was no chance that I was going to figure out how to sew them in time for the class, and I really want to bring them to class. And my mom is just a very quick sewer, and she has made like a bunch of costumes for me and like throughout my life and all of that. So she was super helpful today because I was stressed and crying and trying to get ready while filming other things. For example, me trying this leotard that I didn't show on camera because I couldn't, but yeah, this is my new custom Leo. I sort of like it, but I'm not really sure. I will show you later in more detail, and I'll try to film as much as the class as I can. And yeah, I'm a bit stressed but excited, and now I'm going to try to sew the rest of the elastics that are still missing from the point shoes in the car on my way to the dance studio. I have 10 minutes left, so I will speed through that. This class was one of the best classes that I've ever taken, because it was so nice from going from online classes and knowing everyone for months but never actually seeing them in person, to then meeting everyone in person, including the teacher, and finally getting the corrections that she keeps telling me. For example, my arms, because I really struggle with my arms. She was always saying to not drop the elbow, but seeing her actually like move my arm into the position that is supposed to be, it's completely different. And the class environment was so lovely and so supportive. And for example, in this little adage exercise, we keep doing it, but actually doing it in class made such a big difference. And just the support from everyone was so lovely. I struggled a bit with my periods during this day because the floor was really slippery, but it was still so much fun. We did a new adage combination, and this is my favorite part. Even though I do struggle a bit with it, I just love the slow part of the music. It's just so relaxing. And then we learned a new combination that I struggled with because I usually don't have much space to jump. And then it was finally my turn to get my shoes on. And while everyone was putting on their point shoes and starting their own point exercises, or people without point shoes were doing their own exercises, I was trying to put my shoes by myself, because I was going to have a different exercise, obviously, because it was going to be my first time on point. So the class was basically already starting without me. When I managed to put the shoes on and I did this awful job, it just doesn't look good. But I was trying to figure it out by myself. Like you can see, the ribbons are showing, everything is bad, but the teacher really helped me with it. And then it was finally my turn to get on point, and it was just so magical. But the floor was super slippery, and I just felt my legs like moving away from me, and it was not very stable, even though I feel like the shoes are stable. And then I learned how to safely get off point, which was also very important. And I loved it so much. I just left lunch with all of the ballet girls and the teacher, and it was so nice. I loved the class today. I don't know, it was so weird to meet everyone in person, and it was such a nice environment, and everyone was so lovely, and I loved having like an in-person class here. Like I would do them all the time if it was possible. Also, the new Leo, it's so cute. I don't know how much footage I got today, but I don't know, it was such a cool experience. But I'm actually seeing a ballet show tonight and I'm really excited. It's in this little palace around the place where I'm from, and I don't know, I've been seeing images on social media and it looks so nice. So I'm excited. I'm going with my mom. I haven't been with her to a ballet show in a while, and I really like to do that because she used to take me to a lot of ballet shows when I was younger, and that's what made me fall in love with ballet when I was little. And I'm so glad that I get to dance now and actually learn it after believing that I would never have the chance to dance on point. And today I was on point. Like, I cannot believe this. It's the next day, and yesterday I got back from the show and it was really late already. I don't know, this show was so special, and it was just a cherry on top of the cake after these amazing 2 days. As soon as the show started, it got me thinking how the last time that I went to a ballet show with my mom was the week before I started ballet, and I was so sad during the show because all I could think was how I was never going to be able to do any of that, and I would never get the chance of trying point shoes or learn all of those movements. And that experience just really made me go through with my choice of starting ballet, and I'm so glad that I did it. And yesterday, instead of being sad, I was thinking how I had my first point class during that day, and if I have improved this much in these 2 past years, maybe in 2 years I'll be able to do some of the things that they were doing. I don't know, all of this has been amazing. But right now I have to re-sew my point shoes because I didn't sew correctly the elastic, and also the ribbons on one of the sides, I didn't place them correctly, so I have to redo this before my next class. So I'm gonna do that now. The past few days have been super eventful and special, and I still can't believe that everything happened. But I actually have gone on point a few times already, and I have a lot to share with you guys, including an actual video for my official first time on point that I filmed with my teacher, and it's coming up next week. So I really hope that you can subscribe if you want to see that too, and if you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And in general, if you want to stick around for the rest of this journey, on point and not on point, feel free to subscribe either way, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!